I went for a tattoo yesterday, which is so cool. I'm so brave. It hurts so much. I had to pay in cash. There was no card payments. Now my handbag is just like, I took too much out because I didn't know how much I would need. And my handbag is absolutely full of it. That sounds crazy. Let me roll back a little bit. I am not like, it's like 50 pounds, right? It's like 5-10 pound notes. But that made it sound like I am just like rolling in it. And I would like to carry that illusion on for at least a few more seconds. Please, can we please pretend that I am just so well off? I do not owe the government money. It is not real. Ugh. Yeah, so I had to stop at a service station, like in Da Motorway. On Da Motorway, I had to stop at a service station to get cash out. That's the only cash point that I could think existed. It was scary, okay? It was scary. Baby has more tattoos than me. So she is my leading expert, and she said that I got, like, the price was good. So I imagine that it was good. It's not my first tattoo, like I have one here. And I had another one, but it was cover up. I am very brave, thank you. Yes. I'll show close up in a sec. I was gonna get rid of the tattoo for ages that I had here. I didn't like it, I got it when I was like 18. I was gonna get rid of it. I kept putting off booking the appointment. And then I follow a bunch of artists, like tattoo artists on Instagram that I genuinely really like, and I would love to get like tattoos from them. And this person, you know, put up a post and said that they were in London and had free space. So I was like, fuck it. Okay, let's do it. And then I nearly took myself out of it on the day, but Pibby and my partner talked me back into it. So you can blame them, right? You can blame them. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. But yeah, she is the one. She got me to go through with it. It was really, really cool because I like only gave a brief description of what I wanted. And so when it actually came to the time of the appointment, the first hour was us just like yapping and figuring out ideas. And he was drawing like on my arm, like drawing a design from nothing. And we were talking about what would be cool. And I like obviously would like give ideas and say what I liked and didn't like. And then it became a tattoo. It was crazy. Wild. Strange. It hurt. It hurt a lot. Like I'm fairly confident that I have a high pain tolerance. I've talked about this before. I think I have a high pain tolerance because I have lots of facial needle thingies, and it just like doesn't, you know, it hurts, but it's not that bad. This was rough for a lot of it. Yes, a tattoo hurts. A tattoo hurts. Who would have guessed? Okay, all right, chill. I know they hurt. I'm not stupid. Just I was assuming that it wouldn't hurt as much as it did. You know what though? I didn't make a single noise. I sat, I listened to music, and then I listened to a podcast. I think the combined break that I had in 3 hours was about 10 minutes max, split into like 2 5-minute segments, by the way. I am cracked. I did not make a single noise. I did not cry. The most I did was like that when it hurt a lot. I scrunched my face up a lot. And then it'd be hurting. To like here, like this area of my joint, ouchie, and then this hurt too. It was the easiest area for a tattoo. Fuck off. That's not even true, because up here is sensitive as hell. And then this is bony, which is also bad. I honestly, it was enough for me to be like, how do people do this regularly? Like, how do people, it does, lip filler hurts more, but takes a lot less time. And then isn't like super painful afterwards, whereas obviously this kind of hurt after. I honestly was thinking during like, how do people get massive pieces all the time? Maybe I don't have a high pain tolerance. Maybe I have like a fucking lame ass pain tolerance because it hurt. It's got like a goopy skin on it right now. I have a second skin to protect. It's got shiny skin on it right now, so. Oh my god, this camera is awesome. It's all melting. It's all goopy. Do you like the goop? The goop comes free. You get free goop when you get a tattoo, and you can see like all the lines of the old one here inside the skull. because it used to be a little shitty skull illustration. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, originally it was going to be a cover-up, but he was like, what if we use it as part of the helmet, because the reference had it on their helmet, and I was like, that sounds amazing, let's try that. And then there is like a bunch of white ink around here. However, because it's currently gross and swollen and red and whatever, you can't really see it very well, but you will when it's healed, and it will look white. Hell yeah, I like this a lot. I like this, and I like this. Come on, camera, you got it. The little cool thing that I like adding to my models. And then this fucking hurt. This hurts so much. Ow, it hurts now, but this whole area was absolutely brutal. However, I do think it's awesome, and I think I love like, oh my god, I'm so off screen. I love the silhouette, like when I just stand and it goes in. I really like it. I just like how it sits on board. Hell yeah. Except my fucking arm hurts. Ouchie, ooh, ouchie. Big ow. Pain builds character. I hope so. God, I hope so, because it better be worth it. Yeah. And I decided that, like, you know, I'm very, very inconsistent. I go back and forth on my decisions. I was very worried about, you know, I wanted to get rid of the original tattoo. What if I get this one, and you know it's going to be much bigger and it's going to be even harder to remove. Originally I wanted it to be like this big, not very big, but he was suggesting, like, you know, if we went bigger, maybe it could, like, you know, it would cover it up better and it would look nicer. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, just you just draw it on my arm and I'll say yes or no. And I liked it and I said yes, and I think it's really cool. It took 3 hours of pain and suffering. My arm is swollen. Ew. Goopy and swollen. Ow. The artist, I'll show you the artist. They're on my story, but I'll show it on stream because not everyone does an Instagram. This is the artist. They do really cool stuff. Look, that's me. Wow, that's me right there. This was the drawing.
Good job.
It was so cool. Oh, good to be back. Can't wait to see how it comes out. My ink took 6 hours, not including the second meetup for touch-ups. Damn. Yeah, 3 hours is fast, honestly. It was like an hour to get the drawing sorted, and then the line work took about an hour, and then I had like a 5-minute break, maybe a bit longer, maybe 10 minutes, I'm not sure. And then shading, which was fucking brutal, which also took about an hour, maybe a bit longer. Maybe an hour and a half, I think. From 5. The whole thing went from like 3:40 to 6:30. There we go. You figure it out. What? You want me to do everything? You want me to do everything for you? I'm not you. You're not your mom. You figure it out. I don't. I know, obviously, but I don't. I can't do anything. I can't do math. But yeah. It was fun. The guy was really nice, honestly. I can 100% recommend. Obviously, I don't be having tattoos very often. It was my first time since I was 18, and I felt very comfy. I felt like I had, you know, I had ultimate say. I didn't feel like I was pushed into anything I didn't want to do, and I didn't feel like I was made to feel dumb. Big recommend. Hell yeah. Super nice.